Welcome back. In our last episode, we explored the fascinating concept of a parallel universe. But today we're diving into something even deeper. How Laozi, the legendary philosopher, defines a true king. Now, think about this. In our modern view, what kind of person do we call a king or a ruler? Is it someone with supreme power who's undefeated in battle? That might seem like the obvious answer. But Laozi has a completely different take in his timeless classic, the Tao Te Ching. Let's zoom in on chapter 4 where Laozi writes, "The Tao is like a void, yet it is inexhaustible." What does that mean? Imagine the essence of the Tao as something soft, humble, and low. Like a valley where the land dips inwards, water naturally flows into this kind of terrain, filling it without limit. This is the secret of the Tao, its ability to hold and contain without ever overflowing. Many of the most prized feng shui locations in southern China reflect this principle. They're shaped like bowls or basins that draw resources inward. Here's where Laozi flips the script on what it means to be a ruler. We often think kings should be strong, powerful, and maybe even dominating. But Laozi says the true king isn't the one who crushes all enemies to prove his strength. No, he's the one who has no enemies to begin with. Like the Tao, a true king is humble, adaptable, and open. His strength lies in his capacity to embrace and unify, rather than conquer and destroy. Think about that for a second. Isn't it more powerful to be so at peace that no one even sees you as a threat? Let's take a closer look at two historical figures who embody vastly different ideas of what it means to be a ruler. First, there's Alexander the Great, a name synonymous with conquest. With unparalleled military might, he carved out a vast empire, from Greece to the Indus Valley. He was a warrior, undefeated in battle, a textbook example of what many might call a king. But here's the catch. From Laozi's perspective, Alexander's victories came at a high cost. His relentless campaigns created countless enemies, plunging him into endless conflict. His power was built on conquest and opposition, not the kind of kingship Laozi envisioned. Now let's shift gears to someone like Mahatma Gandhi, a figure who couldn't be more different. Gandhi championed nonviolence and used peaceful resistance to lead India to independence. He didn't wield armies or weapons, but instead, he united people with love and compassion. His approach may have seemed soft or weak on the surface, but it reflected one of Laozi's core ideas. The softest can overcome the hardest. Gandhi didn't confront his enemies with force. Instead, he made their oppression crumble under the weight of his peaceful resistance. This, in Laozi's view, is the true essence of a ruler. A leader who embodies strength through humility and resilience through gentleness. Laozi also speaks of a key principle for rulers. The greatest vessel is invisible. What does that mean? True greatness doesn't need to flaunt itself. Take Socrates, for example. He didn't command armies or govern nations, yet his method of questioning and dialogue planted seeds of wisdom that continue to grow across generations. His influence was subtle but profound, an invisible power, just like the great vessel Laozi describes. So, what kind of person does Laozi see as ideal? Surprisingly, he points to the state of a child, soft, gentle, and seemingly powerless. A baby may lack physical strength or knowledge, but it holds immense potential through its purity and simplicity. According to Laozi, the true sage achieves this state by shedding ego and ambition, returning to this childlike essence. And here's the paradox Laozi presents. While nature seems effortless, it's constantly in motion. Spring blossoms, autumn ripens, winds change, and seasons flow. It all feels natural, yet it's deeply powerful. This is the model of leadership Laozi offers. A quiet strength, unassuming, yet unstoppable. Now let's bring it all together with a concept central to Laozi's philosophy: the four levels of existence, from lowest to highest. Humans, the earth, the heavens, and the Tao. Here's how it works. Humans follow the laws of the earth. The earth follows the laws of the heavens. The heavens follow the laws of the Tao. And the Tao, it follows the laws of nature itself. Humans are just the endpoint of this immense system, powered by a vast interconnected network that ultimately determines our potential. The truth of the world lies in what you often overlook, what Laozi would call the other side of reality. If you can learn to see this hidden layer, or as we discussed in a previous episode, the parallel universe, you'll begin to understand the ways of the heavens and align with the Tao. Only then can you be empowered by nature, by the heavens, and by the Tao itself. This alignment, following the earth, the heavens, and the Tao, is what grants someone immense strength and makes them a true king. Here's a fun fact. The Chinese character Wang holds a profound meaning. When translated into English, it's simply king. But let's break it down visually. 3 horizontal lines and 1 vertical stroke. The horizontal lines represent the earth, the heavens, and the Tao, while the vertical stroke symbolizes the connection between them. In essence, a true king is someone who bridges and harmonizes the forces of nature, heaven, and humanity. To achieve this state, Laozi offers a powerful mantra: the softest thing in the world overcomes the hardest. What does this mean for us? It's about embracing the power of gentleness and flexibility. Strength isn't about rigidity or resistance. It's about being like water, soft, adaptable, and all-encompassing. Water doesn't fight, it flows. And yet, it can carve through mountains and shape the world. Learn the art of gentleness and master the strength of softness. Only then can you walk the path of a true ruler, one who bridges the earth, the heavens, and the Tao, achieving harmony with all of existence. So, what do you think? Are you ready to embrace this journey and unlock your true potential? If so, stay tuned as we continue exploring Laozi's profound thoughts.